Alright, what's going on everyone? Sniper here, back with another unboxing. This unboxing is for Overwatch Collector's Edition for the PS4. Obviously, it also came out for Xbox One PC, but I have the PS4 edition. So, showing this off. I took the slipcover off, obviously, just to make it a bit more easier because there's more, I guess, bulkiness and steps involved into doing everything. But the first thing that I did notice, before I even prepped everything, was this is very heavy. So heavy means good in terms of collector's edition, because you usually get like a light collector's edition where it shows all the stuff, but this is a pretty hefty one. So I feel that they did a lot of work and put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into this collector's edition. So this is the I guess one of the fronts of the slipcover. Well, it's not really more than one front, obviously. There's four sides. But so this is the front, just shows Overwatch, made by Blizzard, T for Teen. That's about it. On one of the sides, which is kind of weird how it's like horizontal or whatever, is what mainly shows what's inside it. So you have the soundtrack, you have the art book, the statue, steelbook case with the game, a whole bunch of lithographs, and a character pack for all the characters. So obviously also includes here's the Storm Tracer hero, World of Warcraft Baby Winston pet, Diablo 3 Mercy's Wings, Hearthstone card back, StarCraft 2 in-game portraits, and unlock the Widowmaker Noir skin. So this collector's edition also unlocks more items in different games, every Blizzard game that was listed off there. So it's pretty cool. I don't know why they would do that, but hey, if they want to get more people to get it, then by all means go for it. I also just saw something here when I was talking that says not a toy age 15 and up, even though the statue is just a big toy. Obviously gives you all the main stuff. So one player, 20 gig minimum download, 2 to 12 network, online play required, and DualShock 4. The other two sides don't show much, just shows like a nice background of all the icons for all the characters, and shows a little bit of artwork that wraps around and connects to the artwork that is on the main box. So it shows some of the characters. I can't name them all off. I know that's Reaper. I know that's Widowmaker, Mercy, Bastion, Winston. I forget some of them, but I remember a few. But that's fine. So that's the slipcase. So this is the main box. I will take a little cut here to unpack it because it's very, very heavy, and doing it with one hand takes way too much effort. So if it focuses properly, come on, there we go. So this is the front of it. So it shows a little bit of art trail on the side and Overwatch in the front. Top doesn't show much. It shows the Overwatch symbol more or less. On one of the sides, it shows more of the artwork connecting, so that connects with the collector's edition slipcover. So that side obviously would match up with that. The other side didn't show much, except there's like a little hole here showing the Overwatch symbol. I don't know the or this whatever for this, why there's a hole showing the symbol, but it's kind of cool. Shows a bit different perspective in terms of how a collector's edition is holed up in a box. So it is pretty neat to see that. And the other side pretty much just shows more of the trailing artwork with Blizzard logo on it. Really not much else. There was, if I can get the light on it, that there are these symbols here, whoops, showing each class. So you have the Assault class, Defend, Medic, and the Tank class. I believe that's the only thing that I saw on all the sides, but that was probably like more hidden stuff in the blackness abyss as there is. So I will take a cut here and obviously take this off, and then we'll dive more into the collector edition box. So be back in a quick sec. And we're back. So obviously I took the black box out, you see in the background, and I just want to show more off of the artwork that was hidden behind it. So obviously it shows all the characters and all the nice little poses that they have. This side shows the exact same, and whoops, that's not good. And this side shows the rest of the characters off that weren't included or that were hidden in the box. So when I moved it, it opened this up. So let's see if I can carefully put this back so nothing gets damaged. And we are golden. All right, so there's not much else. Like this side just shows Overwatch again and all the class specifics in the background in the black. So use my elbow here, and that worked out not too bad. So obviously this is the side you open it up on, right? No, it's not the side you open it up on. I'm mistaken, very, very heavily mistaken. So we will carefully spin this around 180, and we will flip it again very carefully. Don't mind the squeaks and stuff. It's all good. It's not going to damage it. And we'll open it properly this time to reveal all the goodies inside the collector's edition. Now, obviously I did open this previously to see if everything was in good condition, how to open it. And this setup on just the display setup of the items that you get is really nice. How it's like you open it up and pretty much you get to see what you get, like the main collector's items. Then obviously in the background here you got more stuff. So we'll delve into the right side first. So you Velcro this side, which is pretty cool because it doesn't look like Velcro at first glance, or even at the feel of it. But another cool thing though too is both sides Velcro instead of just the one side. So it's kind of a little neat addition, more or less. I don't know, I found it cool. But anyways, so first item, if we can take this out properly, is the visual source book for Overwatch. So more or less this is the art book for the game. There we go. Obviously shows action poses of all the characters, and inside the book it shows info of this. For example, Soldier 76. He's an offense character. Name unknown, occupation vigilante, base of operations unknown, affiliation Overwatch, age unapplicable, which is the captain that turned into a soldier, obviously, to make self-hitting because technically he was assassinated, and non-existent. So obviously another character here, you got McCree, more info, a lot of background info or biography. And it just goes through all the abilities for each class, weapons, lore, items, skins, pretty much anything and everything for each character. They went through a lot of details in terms of for each character they went through more or less every single thing you want to know or need to know. There's a lot of info in here for sure. Really not much else to say about it. It's like anything you want to know about this game, or if you got a collector's edition, is pretty much in this book, more or less. Like there might be some hidden lore that they didn't detail or anything like that, but the majority of it is in that book itself. All right, so the next item, which is the item that you technically need to play the game, is the Overwatch game that is in behind the steel book. So this steel book on the front shows Tracer, on the back shows Reaper, Inside it shows a couple DLC codes I don't want to show, obviously because I want to download them. And it shows the game itself. So, that's that. The next item is the Overwatch soundtrack. So, alright, so, sorry about that. In the Overwatch soundtrack, it has all the lists of, more or less, it might be all the songs, it might not be all songs, I'm not too sure. This is made in Mexico, and yeah, more or less, this might be every single song for every single type of character that they have in the game, and obviously Overwatch soundtrack on the front. Alright, so last but not least, on the left side are the, I guess, postcards / lithographs for each thing. I don't know why that's doing that. Yeah, they're postcards. Kind of stuck here. I don't know why those two are stuck. Give me a second here. There we go. So, it has a cool little band protecting them all. And we'll go through each one by one, because the backing doesn't show much. So we got Dorado. I have a feeling that each one of these postcards has to do with each character's map, or yeah, each character's map in the game. So you got Dorado, and on the backing it just shows more or less nothing. So then we got Hanamura. So this might be one of the oh, that one has something different. It has a little icon there. We have Hollywood, Los Angeles. We have Ilios, and each little backing has something a little different. We have Kings Row, right there. China. Numbani. So some of these locations seem real, some don't. But obviously, I'm not really I'm not smart in geography. Well, I don't have a geological sense to say that. So I don't know if all the places are real or not, but I think they're not. It'd be kind of weird. We have Route US 66. We have Nepal, which I know is real. We have Temple of Anubis. Jewel of the Nile. We have Volskaya. Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I think every single location is real because it's been real so far, so hey, why not? Then we have the Watch Point, Global Blah Experience. Imagination is the essence of discovery. So that's all the postcards / lithographs for the items. And the last but not least item is the statue itself. So I want to make another cut here to take this bad boy out and show it off. So I'll be back in another quick second. We're back. So before I show off the statue, obviously I want to show off the box I was holding inside it because I thought it was pretty cool. So as the description says, this is the Soldier 76 statue, one of the archetypes in Overwatch itself. That was the front. The side shows the back of the figurine itself. The side just shows, I guess, an emblem for Soldier 76, with Blizzard at the bottom, and the other side shows the front of the statue. So that more or less that's the box that was in it. Also want to, sorry about the squeak. Also want to show off the case that was inside it, just because I think this is cool how this is kind of incorporated now, showing the Overwatch symbol on the styrofoam itself, to show, I guess, more or less that this is from Overwatch, and a little cool instruction booklet of how to put the statue on the base. So when I was taking it out, I kind of found out what some of the weight was from, which is pretty nice too that it is the base itself. Like, it's a very, very hefty base, so your figurine's not going to go anywhere. They did a lot of work casing it or protecting it from scratches or dents or anything like that. The back here shows Soldier 76 statue, more or less collector statue for Overwatch. Blizzard shows a little statue on the side. Has a nice little mounts for its base, like little non-slip mounts, and make it a little quieter. So as a base, and the thing that goes on the base is the statue itself. So this is Soldier 76 statue. Obviously it's not painted, but it has a cool little rustic feel. Like it used to be like a statue or something like that. So it has like a little green tinge on it, so it looks like it was originally made from copper, and Weather and Age got a hold of it and turned it into a very rustic looking statue. So it's pretty neat how they took a different aspect to it to show that you would find the statue outside, and Weather and Age got hold of it and made it into this cool looking discoloration statue. So actually, you know what, before we continue on, show a little bit more detail on the statue itself because it was so far away. So obviously it's this mask, you have his chest, his gun. Like, they went through a lot of detail showing off the character itself, just in terms of like every little aspect on the character. You got the side here, the backing showing Soldier 76, more satchels for his equipment and whatnot, and obviously the little 2 pegs that go in the statue. So that's about it for the Overwatch Collector's Edition. I'm very excited for it. Obviously, I was a bit skeptical at first since there wasn't much info for what Collector's Edition was, because I believe it was just the statue in the game originally, but I think they added more in secretly to give a bigger oomph to the Collector's Edition. And so all in all, what's included is the Soldier 76 statue, the lithographic postcards, the soundtrack for the game, the Overwatch Steel book with game included and a couple DLC codes, and the art book / visual source book. Obviously all cased in the statue box and the collector's edition box that has a nice little artistic feel to it. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.